A lifelong advocate for her people, Rushen has fought for Uyghurs' rights since the 1980s. As a university student in Urumqi, she organized protests. When she left her homeland, she carried that fight to the world stage, exposing Beijing's assault on faith and freedom and urging global leaders to take action. In September 2018, just days after she spoke on a public panel about China's internment system, her sister, Dr. Rushen Abbas, was taken from her home in Urumqi. She was then sentenced to 20 years in prison. Her only crime, being Rushen's sister. But Rushen would not be silenced. Her sister's imprisonment became her cause. Sadly, her story is not unique. Nearly every Uyghur family has endured their own version of this pain. A parent detained, a sibling disappeared, a life uprooted without explanation. Even under harassment from Beijing, Rushen Abbas and Campaign for Uyghurs continue to raise international awareness, pursue accountability, and empower new advocates to defend the right to freedom, faith, and dignity.
To present the next award, please welcome to the stage Board Member of the National Endowment for Democracy, Senator Mel Martinez.
Good evening to all. What a moving and exciting evening this is as we speak of freedom, particularly the freedom to worship. It is my great honor to present Rushen Abbas' story, which is one of extraordinary courage, of a woman who has refused to let fear or distance silence her love for her family and her people. As someone whose own family fled tyranny in search of freedom, I know courage like this does not come easily. It is born of love, a love for family, for faith, and for the simple dignity of being free. When my family fled repression, we carried with us the belief that freedom was worth every sacrifice. That same belief fuels Rushen's work. She knows that the longing for freedom cannot be erased, not by walls, not by prisons, and not by propaganda. Through Campaign for Uyghurs, she has turned personal pain into global purpose, uniting governments, human rights advocates, and ordinary citizens to confront genocide and expose Beijing's system of forced labor and surveillance. Tonight, we honor Rushen Abbas and the Campaign for Uyghurs for their relentless defense of truth and human dignity. And we reaffirm our shared conviction that courage like hers is contagious, and that even in the darkest hours, freedom finds its defenders. On behalf of the National Endowment for Democracy, it is my profound honor to present the 2025 Democracy Award to Rushen Abbas and the Campaign for Uyghurs.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, NED, its board, leadership, staff, and Damon Wilson, and the founding chairman, Carl Gershman. And thank you, Senator, for this tremendous honor and for your strong support of our work. Thank you for recognizing the Uyghur people tonight. The award reflects Campaign for Uyghurs' dedication to advancing global democracy, defending natural rights, human dignity, and their religious freedom, and empowering Uyghur women and youth to harness democratic systems as tools to drive meaningful change. What's happening to the Uyghurs is an active, full-fledged genocide marked by mass detention, forced sterilizations, forced abortions, forced labor, forced marriages, and the criminalization of entire faith and the entire Uyghur people. But the Chinese regime's repression does not stop at its borders. Uyghurs in diaspora who speak out are also targeted through keen punishment. My dear sister, Dr. Rushen Abbas, a retired physician who dedicated her life to caring for others, has now spent 7 years in China's detention. She's being punished because I spoke out about the regime's human rights abuses and testified about the detention of my husband's entire family. 24 of his relatives disappeared. My sister should be spending her years surrounded by her children and grandchildren, living in peace. Instead, she has been unjustly imprisoned and denied the medical care she urgently needs, a cruel violation of international law and our shared humanity. 1 year after she was abducted, I left my career behind to fight for justice and the freedom for Gulshan and for my in-laws and for my people. I carry her photo with me wherever I go, because this is the only way I can feel close to her, the only way I can remind myself why I keep fighting and why I cannot stay silent. And none of this work for the Uyghur cause would have been possible without NED. Thank you for standing with Uyghur people in our darkest hours. In East Turkestan, Beijing is using technology to erase a population, targeting the essence of who we are, our faith, our ethnicity. It's orchestrating the world's largest forced labor scheme, tainting our food, our clothes, and infiltrating every aspect of our daily life. The surveillance system that enables this genocide is now being exported to advance an authoritarian agenda. This is the first high-tech genocide of modern history. Our homeland is a testing ground for a new model of totalitarianism, one that Beijing intends to spread worldwide, and so far with an alarming success. While whitewashing genocide, the regime uses economic and political power to intimidate the world and block accountability. This is not just the Uyghur issue anymore. It's China's war on faith, war on freedom and democracy, a war on women and the children, and a war on humanity itself. We stand at a turning point in history right now. Our actions and the choices today will determine the future of our children and our grandchildren. Our faith, hope, courage, and the support of each of you are all we have left to carry on. I accept this award on behalf of those voices are silenced, including my beloved sister. Nothing in this world will slow me down. Please join me in this fight to protect humanity and the future of the free world that we cherish. We are all responsible for what happens next. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage President and CEO of the National Endowment for Democracy, Damon Wilson.